Welcome back to Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. We're doing Mission 2 in Chapter 1 called What Goes Up. We're currently under the cellar. We've got Fiona, we've got Gurky, we still have a Glitch Moblin left, and we have one slime. So we're going to go over here to the ready phase. So the first thing we do is invigorate all abilities. So let's go ahead and do that. And by invigorating all abilities, it just means you take one of the cooldown tokens off of each of the ability cards. Alright, there we go. And next up, we roll the scheme dice. We're going to find out what our enemies are going to do. And the two enemies currently on the board are the Glitch Moblin, so let's figure out what he's going to be doing this time. The same thing. He's going to be Error, and it is Purging Supply of Pointy Sticks. So move 2 towards a foe. Range 3 attack doing 1 damage. Alright, let's find out what our one slime is up to. And that's the craw symbol. So he's going to move 4 towards a foe, melee attack 2, all foes. Ooh, nasty. Alright, that's what's going on there. And now we have to fill the initiative bag. So we're going to be putting all the tokens in the bag, big Crown Royal bag. And then we are on to the combat phase. Alright, so we're going to be pulling the first token out of the bag to see who's going first. The first token pulled out is Fiona. Gets one of her actions / shenanigans. So she gets a partial activation. Alright, let's figure out what we want to do with Fiona. Alright, so for Fiona's one action / shenanigan, I think we are just going to use her basic on the move. So she can move 5 spaces. So let's get her moving. Alright, she's going to get attacked by the Glitch Moblin probably anyway, so I think we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. She can move up to 5, and she'll just move herself right there. Alright, that was her action. Back into the bag we go. Let's see who's up next. And we have the slimes going. Actually, this is pretty good because my plan was to knock the gravel wall down, which is probably going to spawn a lot more slimes. Alright, well the gray slimes go. We've got 1. So let's take a look and see what it's up to. Alright, so we take a look at the slime. It's doing Sloop Pop. It's going to move 4 towards a foe, melee attack 2 damage, all foes. Alright, I think it's going for Gurky by the look of it. Let's see what it's up to. So it's going to move up to 4 till it gets adjacent to a foe and then do 2 damage. So yeah, it's going to be going for Gurky, who's right here. Fiona is 1, 2, 3 away, and it's 1, 2. So it's just going to go 1, 2 to here. It attacks Gurky, 2 damage. Or does it? Gurky is... What is Gurky going to do? I think we're going to spend the epic die that we had accumulated for a reaction here. Trigger, heroic vigor is attacked. Well, that's Gurky. Remove any number of dice from the epic dice pool. Reduce the damage of the attack dealt to the target by 2 for each die removed. So he basically takes no damage at all. And let's see. Well, I'm going to look at this dodge ability. I'm not sure. Discard this token after taking damage from an attack. You avert harm and may leap 2. Okay, if you take damage, which Gurky did not. Alright, well, that's it for the slime. Into the bag we go. Our next token, see who's up next. And that would be, oh great, the Glitch Moblin is going. So, yeah, let's take a look and see what the Glitch Moblin is up to. Alright, so I don't know why this isn't focusing. I think it might be because of the glare. Anyway, it's going to move 2 towards the foe, ranged attack up to 3 and 1 damage. So, let's just going to do that. Alright, well it's not going to move because it's adjacent to Fiona. It's going to give Fiona 1 damage. So, let's process that. Alright, this isn't great because Fiona goes from 2 damage. She now has 3 damage of a total of 9 health. So she's still doing okay. Alright, back in the bag we go. Find out who's up next. And we pull out. Gurky gets his partial action. Alright, so Gurky's just going to use an action, and he's just going to use move, and it just says traps you pass through during this move don't trigger. So he's just going to do a straight up. He can move up to 4 spaces. And friendly figures can move through friendly figures, they cannot move through enemy figures, and vice versa. For the enemies can move through enemy figures, but they can't move through heroic figures. So we're just going to move, actually, 1, 2, 3. We're just going to move 3, and we're going to stay right there. That's fine. And into the bag we go. Our enemies have already gone, so we don't have to worry about them. Up next is, looks like Fiona gets all her actions, and that is actually pretty good. That's what we want. All right, we're going to take a look. She's got 2 actions and a shenanigan she can perform. Let's take a look and see what she wants to do. All right, so Fiona is going to spend an action here to just do her basic melee attack. Melee adjacent, 2 yellow dice against 1 foe, and splash 1. And that's important because the wall itself can be treated as a foe. It's going to take 1 damage. It's going to crumble. So what's happening here is Fiona is attacking the Glitch Moblin, and the wall is going to take 1 splash damage, which will knock it down. All right, 2 yellow dice against the Glitch Moblin. It has 4 health. It hasn't been damaged yet. And she gets a bullseye, which is an exploding dice, which rolled another one. Cool. Let's keep going. And she gets 1 more. So she does a total of 3 damage to the Glitch Moblin and 1 to the wall. So the wall gets blown down, which is now exposing the echo chamber, which is one of our objectives, but we'll see here in a second. I do believe once you blow the wall down, you immediately populate the next room. All right, we have to do 3 damage to the Glitch Moblin. All right, it has 4 health, but now it has 3 damage. Okay, that was her first action, so you interrupt your action to go ahead and reinforce the echo chamber. So I'm going to zoom out so we can actually see what's going on here. All right, that's a little better. Now I can get this in view. So, reinforce. As the wall of loose rock collapses, the room shudders, dislodging yet more sections of wall and the oozing monsters hiding behind them. We are playing story mode. I did forget to mention that instead of playing the veteran or legendary mode. So in story mode, 1 or 2 heroes are playing 2 heroes. We're going to be putting a Glitch Moblin at A, 3 slimes, E, G, and H, and 2 damage traps at D and H. So let me get that set up. Here's our echo chamber room. And then we will continue on with Fiona's turn. She's not finished yet. Alright, so the echo chamber has been populated with 3 slimes and the Glitch Moblin. Oh, and I forgot to put the traps out. There's 2 traps. They should be in locations D and H. Alright, that's more like it. And yes, the slime is sitting on top of a trap. But remember, slimes are immune to acid pits, and they're also immune to traps. So there's the 2 traps. So everything's set up. Fiona now still has a shenanigan and an action left. So let's go back and see what she wants to do. Alright, she's going to go ahead for her shenanigan, and she's going to go ahead and leap 2, which is going to put 2 cooldown tokens on here. But she gets to leap 2 spaces, so let's have her do that. Alright, Fiona is just leaping right here, 2 spaces away, and now she has 1 full action left. Now let's see what she wants to do. And for her final remaining full action, yes, she's just going to do her melee attack. 2 yellow dice against 1 foe, splash 1. She's going to attack the slime. The Glitch Moblin is going to take a damage from splash, and that's going to destroy it actually. So let's get to the board, roll up some dice. Alright, no epic dice in the pool. It'd be nice to get some. Alright, we're going to be rolling, she's rolling 2 yellow dice against 1 foe. She's attacking slime number 7. And slime number 7 has 3, 4, 5 damage on it. She's going to double shot both of these guys. Well, let's hope we get an exclamation mark. Ooh, we get 2 of them, but you don't add 2. You don't add 2 dice. So she does 2 damage, but we do get 1 epic die in the pool. She does 2 damage to the slime and 1 damage to the Gizmoblin. 2 damage to the slime. It has 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5 damage on it. 2 more is 7. They only have 7 health. She has just taken out slime number 7. Gizmoblin 1 has 3 damage on it. 1 more is 4, the splash damage. It is also taken out of the picture. Good job, Fiona. Yeah, and that's it. So into the bag we go to see who's up next. Of course, it's Gurky. Gurky gets his full activation. So we're going to have to figure out what we want to do with him. We've got a bunch of enemies in this room. We'll see what we can do. Alright, for Gurky's first action, he's going to do a shenanigan. He's a shenanigan kind of guy. He's going to do this here. which is going to put a couple cooldown tokens on it, and it's, look over there, a distraction. So he gets to leap 2, and then he's going to gain another one of these little dodge tokens, if I can get it out of the container. So he'll gain one of these. So now he's got 3 of them, and he gets to leap 2. So let's have him leaping. Alright, so we don't really want him in the front line, but he's going to leap 2 to here. Now he's 1, 2, 3 away from 4. He's 1, 2, 3, 4 away from 5. The Glitch Moblin will obviously go for the slimes, and yeah, so that was his leap. He got his dodge token, and now, or sorry, his evade token, and now he's got 2 full actions he can do. Alright, this may be a little early to do this, but for 1 action, he is going to use his, just throwing this out there, his dagger throw. So he's going to take a charge off of that. There's 3 on there. Put that in the wrong bucket. And he gets to range of 3, attack 2 yellow dice, 1 foe. There's an epic die in the pool he could use as well, and I think he might actually use it. So let's go back to the board. He's going to be throwing a dagger out there. Alright, so Gurky's here. He's 1, 2, 3 away from the slime number 4. He will attack slime number 4. I guess we can, yeah, we can see that. He's going to be rolling 2 yellow dice, and he will take the epic die out of the pool. Now, if you use the epic die to roll, you can't get another one while you're using it. So, let's see how much damage he can do to slime number 4. And here we go. So he's got, oh, you can't see that. So he's got 2 hits, 3 hits, that doesn't count, and an exploding die. So he's got 1, 2, 3, he's got 4 hits, 1 exploding die. Come on, more explosions. So 5 damage. So what do we got? 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to slime number 4. That was actually pretty good. Alright, Gurky hit that slime pretty hard. That's going to be 4 damage. Oh, no, I said 5 damage. Did I say 5? Yes, 5 damage. Didn't take him out, but wounded him pretty good. Alright, there we go. 5 damage on slime number 4. Alright, Gurky still has another full action to go, so let's see what he wants to do. Alright, so Gurky is going to go ahead for his final action, and he's just going to move 4. Traps you pass through don't do anything, so he's just going to move 4 spaces. Let's get to it. Alright, so Gurky's actually just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can pass through friendly models, ending his turn off there. And the reason we're doing that, of course, now Fiona's in front, and everything's going to try and get over here, but it's probably not going to do a very good job. Alright, that's the end of everyone having their initiative tokens and done everything. So if grab wall is revealed from the map, reinforce the area immediately. We did that. Objective phase, check for acid pool damage. No one's in acid pools. If there are no slimes on the map, check for the event. Well, we have slimes on the map now. And check for objectives and win conditions. Well, we don't have all slimes removed from the board. So I guess we should look at objectives for the echo chamber. Lose conditions. Players lose if any heroes defeated. Objective, defeat all slimes or reveal the dripping passage. So there we go. The dripping passage is, of course, below this gravel walls. Okay, that's going to be it. So I think we're going to leave it off there for today. That was another full turn. And we have, Gurky's got 2 damage of a total of 8 health. Fiona's got 3 damage, a total of 9 health. They still have a whole bunch of tokens that they can use. We've made our way into the Echo Chamber, and of course we're going to have to make our way all the way somewhere to complete the mission, eventually getting down to the blob room, and then we're probably going to see the gelatinous blob. Alright, so thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. We're doing the second mission called What Goes Up from Chapter 1. This game is very long, which is really cool. There's like 25, I think, missions, something like that. They each have their own colored map. Very cool. I use plexiglass sheet over top because these are paper, like poster paper. And I'd like to keep it in good shape because I might want to play this through again with other people in my game group. That would be really cool and fun, and it is a very interesting, exciting game to play. So thanks so much for watching along. See you tomorrow for the continuation of Tales from Red Dragon Inn. We are playing What Goes Up.